Hey guys, this is your boy Joe back at it again, CodingPhase.com. In this video, we are going to talk about why is there so much hate for content creators and guys who make courses. Okay, so let's get into it. Shout out to my boy Traversing Media. He made a video that says, do all devs end up being content creators? And it was based on a comment that he received where it said, these kinds of videos make me feel like there is no money and jobs in the industry anymore. Everyone should start teaching and doing Instagram/YouTube, which is the exact opposite of what I'm learning, web development or app development. Everyone seems to have the same story as you. Got a good job, right? They got paid well, many job offers, left that and began content creation. My question is then, why stop working if everything was great? I really hope that's not the case for the industry, because that means I wasted my time here. Not everyone can and wants to make online content. I want a normal paying job. Now, this is a pretty nice comment. Shout out to whoever that individual is that left that comment on Traversing Media's channel. I usually get other type of comments. I get the, oh great, you're talking about this topic because you want to sell a course. Oh great, this video is going to go viral. I'm pretty sure you're going to monetize it, right? Oh great, there's 2 ads in this video. Sure, you're making money out of this, right? All type of crazy nonsense that people put on the comment section. Now, these type of comments come from 2 different point of views. One is ignorance and another one is envy, right? And I'm going to break it down. Ignorance because they don't know how the industry works, okay? Teaching people how to code, right? Or teaching people how to use a software or how to use a library or how to use a package. It's nothing new, guys, okay? This is something that happens in the industry. In the early 90s or 80s, right, when Microsoft came out, they will send people to go into the businesses to teach people how to use their software, how to use their machines, how to use their computers, right? When it came to like the 2000s, right, when you had things like ASP.NET, or when people were just using PHP, and when the word DHTML, right, and dynamic HTML, right, was around, they will send people to go in and talk about things like JavaScript. Hey, you could use something like jQuery to do a lot of these things and you wouldn't have to refresh the page, right? You have to use things like Ajax or using things like XML, right? People will go into offices and companies just to teach about that, okay? It's the same thing that happens right now. To this day, people go into companies and get paid $10,000, $20,000 just to break down a new technology. When React came out, a lot of companies hire what we call nowadays consultants to come in and teach them about React. Now, nobody's mad at those guys, right? Those guys are instructors. Those guys are teaching others how to code, how to use the software, etc. This isn't nothing new. This is part of the industry. What you guys are seeing is the fact that now we have open platforms like YouTube, you have Udemy, you have CodingPhase.com, you have Pluralsight, you have all of these different places, right, where you could get content and learn about programming and learn all of the skills, you know, at a fraction of the cost of what you will pay for going to college, right, or going to a boot camp. Now, most people think that instructors come in and say, ooh, I don't want to code no more. I don't want to learn anything. You know what? I'm just going to teach people, and that's saying let's go straight to the bank. But what people don't understand, that this thing is not easy. Most people don't want to do this. Just like how this guy put it in the comment there. Not everyone can and wants to make online content. I want a normal paying job. Most people just want to do their little 9 to 5. When they clock out, they go home, relax, watch Netflix, play their little PlayStation 5. Okay. Most instructors don't get to do that. Most instructors are, after they create the videos or create the courses or create the content, they're doing research, constant research, and learning new things to come back and break it down and explain it to people and make it easier for them to learn, right? So that's what happens, right? That's where the ignorance comes in, right? That's why I say, it's a mixture of ignorance and envy, okay? So we just went over the ignorance. Now you are informed. This isn't nothing new, right? The only difference is that now we have an open forum and we could reach way more people than just us going into a company and getting paid $10,000 a gig, or just doing, some type of presentation to like 50 people. Okay. Now we have this platform where we could reach millions of people. Now, the envy and the jealousy is the other part of it. People are really mad at the fact that, a guy that's successful by creating content or creating courses, right, or creating anything, right, can make way more money than the average developer. Okay. Yes, I understand that. And I understand your frustration. You're like, damn, man, but if I'm going to learn how to code and I'm going to go and work at a company and they're going to pay me starting $70,000, $80,000, right? But the guy that's teaching me is making $400,000, $500,000 or more, right? Shit, why am I trying to go over here and go in and work for a company, right? Why would I do that when I could just go and start teaching, right? And that's what they think. But the truth is that most people are not going to put in the work that it takes to become an instructor or a content creator that makes $400,000, $500,000 or more. Most people are not going to do that. They're not going to do it. Okay. That's why you'll see there's guys that come into YouTube. They do YouTube for like 2-3 weeks and they've disappeared. You never see them again. They come in for a few months and then they drop a couple of videos. They don't get the results and they disappear. Okay. It takes time. It takes work, takes dedication, and you got to actually love it. Okay. This is not just like you just come in and you just pop up and that's how you have success. Guys be here for years and never have success. I mean, you got to say, I've been here for years and we still not even at 100,000 subscribers. Okay. So, but I put in the work. It's going to happen one of these days. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love teaching to people. I love helping people out, teaching them the things that I wish somebody would have taught me from my experience. Okay. So that's what we hear. But I do understand where the envy and the jealousy comes from, right? You start thinking, you're like, man, shit, I should be taking, the opportunity to start creating courses too. But the truth is that the reason why people take courses from people is because they're experienced. You as a beginner, hating, envious, right, and just being mad and be like, damn, I should be creating courses if I really want to make the money, right? You're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to work as a developer because you can't go and create courses and really good courses or teach anything if you have no experience. Most people that are paying for somebody, they pay them because they have experience. When they pay guys that teach at universities $200,000 or more, they either have a lot of experience in the working field, or they have, degrees that have taken, 10, 15 years to achieve, right? So they have that type of experience, right? Same thing in here. Most of the people, and I don't suggest going in and be like, hey, I'm going to go and buy a course from a guy who started yesterday. I wouldn't do that. I definitely don't buy courses from guys like that. I buy courses from guys that have achieved the thing that I want to achieve, right? For example, you want to learn how to go into Google, find a guy that has actually created a course or created a pathway for you to get into Google, right? A guy that comes in and teaches you about how to master JavaScript. You want to see what type of work he has done. Then now you can say, I would love to learn from that guy. I would love to get to that level. Hey, you like JavaScript animations? go ahead and find a guide that can really teach you JavaScript animation and have done it and worked at digital agencies and have done this, and that. You know what I'm saying? It's like here at CodingPhase.com. What can I teach you, right? I learned how to code. I became a developer. I teach people how to get into jobs as a self-taught developer because that's what I am. Self-taught, no degree, no nothing, no background, no boot camp, no nothing. So what I did can work for you. Same thing as, hey, how can you make money online as a developer? That's exactly what I do, right? So if you wanted to learn that, you will learn it from me, right? And from another guy who might have the same background as me. You know what I'm saying? That has done this before. That's what you're paying for, right? For the experience. Most of the guys that you see here that have created courses or created content or are even successful, they have a long journey into this industry, right? And they have experience. You cannot be mad at someone making a good income by teaching others, because at the end of the day, those people are actually helping hundreds of thousands or even millions of people at a very affordable price. Some of you guys don't pay nothing. Some of you guys got ad blockers. Some of you guys have, as soon as an ad comes up, it touched 4 seconds, y'all already pressing the skip ad. Some of you guys don't buy anything. Some of you guys are on the Pirate Bay right now, torrenting courses, right? Some of you guys don't pay for anything. And usually the guys that don't even pay for anything are the guys that are always mad and upset because some guy is able to make a living by teaching others from their experience. Those things got to stop, man, because you got to understand this. When you go to school, that teacher got paid. When you went to college, that professor got paid, right? When you get any type of training, you want to get your driver's license, the guy that's teaching you how to drive, he got paid. Everybody got paid for their services. It's not our fault that now we can reach hundreds of thousands of people or millions of people, right? And we could make maybe 3-4 times as much as a developer working at a company. That's the marketplace. Well, welcome to capitalism, okay? That's the marketplace. That's what you're supposed to do when you live in a capitalist society, okay? You need to be smart enough to say, hey, if there's a product, there's a need for people to have something, you create it and you serve them with it. Now, if you're upset at that, then you got to go to somewhere else, bro. You got to go to, I don't know, what's the Cuba or something. You know what I'm saying? A communist country or a communist society where it's like, hey, everybody makes $20 and we all got to survive on $20. It doesn't matter how much hard work you put in and how much work you do and how much you innovate. Every single one of us got to get $20. That's just how it is, guys. You cannot be mad at what the world is, okay? It is what it is, okay? Again, if you feel like you want to create courses, create content if you have experience. Now, if you're just a guy that's just popping up and it's like, hey man, I'm gonna create something, I have zero experience that I'm talking about, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, well, good luck. Good luck. You know what I'm saying? Because most people pay for the experience and the fact that somebody can go in and break it down. And we haven't even gotten to the fact that, the main reason why people sign up for courses or buy courses is really to break down complicated subjects and make it easier for them. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing as somebody who says, damn, I suck at calculus. And you know what? I just saw a little sign in my college dorm room and some guy said they will teach me, some type of mentoring or, help me out with the calculus class, right? $50. Costs $50 an hour to get that guy to help you out with calculus. It's the same concept, guys. Okay. The only difference is that we get to reach out to way more people than the average person. Okay. So you can't be mad at somebody's success. Okay. Get your own success. Step your game up. Okay. And then you could go ahead and be successful. Okay. On your own way. Now, to conclude this whole thing, right? Not everybody is built to create courses. Not everybody's built to create content. And this is something that I'm going to get into a video that I'm actually going to create for my boy Traverse Media. Hopefully you guys go check that out. I'm actually going to record it today. That's what I'm actually doing right now. But we're going to talk about all of the different ways in career paths where you can make income as an independent developer. Now, creating courses, consulting, coaching, tutoring, YouTube is what I call selling your experience. Okay? But there's a whole bunch of different ways where you as a developer can make as much money or even more than a guy who creates and sells their experience. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to go into that. So hopefully you guys go check it out on Traverse Media's channel when we release it. All right. But again, stop being mad at other people's success. Look at yourself and see, how can I be successful in this industry? Are you the guy that's just a 9-to-5er, right? You just want to work for a company for the rest of your life? Cool. That's your job. That's what you want to do, right? Are you a guy who says, I want to become a senior developer. I want to become lead. I want to become project manager. I want to become CTO. That's a career path you could go, and you can make a lot of money in that journey. Okay. But for some of us, that's not the thing that we get excited about, right? I don't want to manage nobody. I don't want to go in and be on top of people to do their job. What I enjoy about programming is actually working on different projects. And for me, who is a YouTuber, who is an instructor, right? The thing that I love the most is the fact that I'm constantly learning and working with a whole bunch of different languages and a whole bunch of different things, right? I'm learning from other instructors. I'm learning from books. I'm learning from mentorships and freaking, master classes and things like that. And then I come back and I simplify it to my students. You get what I'm saying? At a fraction of the cost. And not for nothing, most of us, right, that are instructors, we still get other instructors, right? We get knowledge from other instructors. We might buy a course from another instructors. I bought a course from Traverse Media. I bought courses from Stephen Grider. I bought courses from Colt Steele. I bought courses from, all of the guys that's out here on Udemy, right? And I like to support. Shit, I even go and sign up to master classes. Like right now I'm in a master class where it's more like a mastermind where we just paying to be in a Facebook group where one guy who is the instructor does a live stream, right? And then from there we get to all communicate with each other, and I pay $2,000 a month for that. But that's to grow my businesses from guys that have made millions of dollars as business owners, from e-commerce to drop shipping, to guys who do import and export, to guys who create their own products themselves, right? To be able to learn from those guys. So to me, $2,000 is worth it because I'm learning from those guys and I'm basically getting their experience at a fraction of the price. Because when you think about it, a guy that spent $500,000 in, let's say, for example, Facebook ads, right? And he failed at it. He could come back and teach me the things that actually did work for him. Because he already lost $500,000 in ads. Now he's teaching me how you shouldn't do things and what was the thing that actually worked for him. So now instead of me having to go in and lose $500,000, I'm learning from the guy's mistakes and learning from the things that he could tell me and say, hey, this is how you do it right. And I have no problem with paying my $2,000. I have zero problem for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I appreciate the work that he has done. And I understand that everything that he's teaching me has taken time, has taken investment, right? And at the same time, it's like, yo, it is what it is. Everything comes with a price. You get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, we cannot expect the instructors to survive of hugs and kisses or likes or in comments. If there was a price for every time you left a like, I'll be like, damn, guys, don't buy anything. Just leave me a like, right? Every time you leave a like, I got $1. I just say, guys, don't pay for anything. Go ahead and leave a like. But the truth is that if we're going to put in all the hours and all the work that it takes to create all these courses and create all this content that's going to be beneficial to people, where they're going to get jobs, they're going to get money, they're going to become entrepreneurs, they're going to become freelancers, they're going to create applications, whatever it might be, and they're going to make their own money, we don't get residual money once somebody has success. We only get that little bullshit $10, that little bullshit $20. The thousands of dollars that that person makes, or millions, with the knowledge that we gave them, we don't get no royalties from that. Okay? So, again, when you're thinking to yourself, like, man, I'm just mad because there's guys that's making money with YouTube ads and videos and courses and this and that. Understand, like, yo, find your own success, my dude. You know what I'm saying? Find your own success. If this is what you want to do, create your own courses. Stop bitching. Like, this is just me being honest with you. Stop bitching, right? Stop bitching and create your own courses, or create your own content, or create your own applications, or create your own themes, create whatever the hell you want to create. Hey, if you just wanted to work 9 to 5, expect 9 to 5 results. Don't be mad at the guys that put in the extra work. Okay? And that's just how it is. It is what it is, guys. Love you. Take care. I'll see you guys later. Bye.